do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Completes it in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Durham. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
A lot of times the QB's going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back. Let him catch it. Let him go get a 1st down for you.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back out. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown LSU! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And it's incomplete on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. Fourth down, picking up the first, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Forced out of the pocket. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Got his man out of the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass, I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football. I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Green. He won't get there, it'll bring up fourth down.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the third down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, the kicker had a chance to ice this game if he makes it, but he knocks it off the upright. He's still got a one-possession game.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the grab on the right. Off and running. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Got a man, it's Sharp. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. That's caught. It's Durham. LSU will get a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away to buy time. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. You've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking the shot. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. They get to him as he throws. Bounced off his feet. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. If he runs this back, this game's over. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. That'll do it. A pick 6 for victory. The interception to win it in overtime. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
Doing today, Jack?
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstrom. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Yo, see Dusty.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Hey, I think they want to win.
Bringing it out. It's Graham. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. To pass. It's Sayan. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They're going to the air on the first play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. And here he goes. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's running out of time here. Moves out of the pocket. He finds some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They make the stop. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
They'll try a pass here. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. On the move now. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Nice grab. It's Brown. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Swarmed to the pass rush, a sack. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in bus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
To the air. It's Nussmeier. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They bring the punter onto the field now. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with that. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's got it on a crossing route. But crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. To throw, it's Nussmeier. The sure hands, it's Durham. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Buckeyes will kick this deep, begin the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. There's the tackle block. First down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, and the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Sharp. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's going for a big play downfield. deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The back's got it. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They set up at 3rd and 4. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Durham. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the quarterback comes through under pressure. Down a score late here in the 4th. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. He lets it go. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. Crosses the 10. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. The offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The offense going with the hurry up. Throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Throwing for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Some confusion on the snap count. False start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grant behind the line. It's Jackson. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Will hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And at first down, right back to the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss of a play. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Sayin. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. One more big play to wrap up an impressive performance by this offense today. What a win. Less college football, you're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short, couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game, and now they're going to have to...
Hate this sort of shit, man. This is cool. Like this.
We're in Piscataway, New Jersey at SHI Stadium, the home of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Cougars will kick this away to get us going here. Bringing it out. It's Black. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Play at the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here we go, first third down of the game. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Grabbed by the receiver. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The pocket breaking down. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Scarlet Knights pick up enough for a first down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Raymond.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's strong. Finds room at the 30. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Walkers.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Kicking team after the PAT try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. On the run, it's Martin. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Cougars will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, BYU.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's reeled in. It's Raymond. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Weber. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. BYU 6. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Big throw caught on the left side. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Scarlet Knights have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Raymond. Tackle made after a big game. He moves to the 21.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Weber. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal.
And the Scarlet Knights trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Weber. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Here comes the point after attempt. With the PAT, they stretch the lead to 14-6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive at the 21. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver. Off the mark.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Muscles past the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
First down here for this offense. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Back to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Oh, he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Raymond. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Weber. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his fifth catch in this first half.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Weber. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the move now. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
This will likely be the last play of the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And they get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Cougars come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get to first. Here comes the tempo.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. BYU has now moved into the red zone. Trying to find some room. It's Martin. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly.
No,